So I think this is by far the coolest move this offseason. This tops Kevin Durant to Houston. This tops Cam Johnson to Denver, Desmond Bane to Orlando, or even Cooper Flight to Dallas. Damian Lillard, who got stretched and waived a couple weeks ago by Milwaukee so they can go out and get Miles Turner to try to win a ring next year with Giannis, did not choose to sign with the Boston Celtics to win a ring, the Golden State Warriors, or even the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's going back home to the team that drafted him back in the 2012 draft, a team that he spent 11 years with. Yeah, Damian Lillard is going back to the Portland Trailblazers on a 3-year, $42 million deal. And like I said, I think this is super cool. I'm not really sure if Damian Lillard is going to be able to win a ring in Portland, given how loaded the Western Conference is. He's most likely not going to be playing at all in the 2026 season because of the Achilles tear, and there's no need for Portland to rush him back. I think it's fascinating that they got like Drew Holiday this offseason. Like, I'm not even sure if this makes a lot of sense for a basketball standpoint on the floor and team building. Getting somebody like Damian Lillard coming off an Achilles tear, you're giving him $14 million. He's getting a no trade clause, a player option. But honestly, who cares? Like, he means so much to the city of Portland, and I would love it one day if these stars can return. Like, we're never going to see Kevin Durant in a Thunder jersey again. I think that'd be super cool. Who knows if we'll see LeBron in a Cavs jersey before he retires. Maybe one day we'll see Luka back in a Mavericks jersey. I don't know. But I think there's a part of this which just makes it so cool to have a homecoming here. Kind of like, it's basically Dwayne Wade, right? Who left left the Miami Heat to go to the Chicago Bulls, he had a cup of coffee with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and returned and finished his career off with the Miami Heat. It just makes sense. It's fitting, and I'm glad we're going to see it with Damian Lillard here in Portland. So actually, I did record this part already, but I'm in a different setup at home, and my mic didn't record. So the next time you'll see, like the next clip after this, will be in the play-in tournament. We ended up making it to the play-in tournament in the 9-10 matchup in year number 1. I made 2 trades in the regular season. I traded away Robert Williams to the Indiana Pacers. They got Gabe Vincent, so I got Gabe Vincent back and some salary filler. So basically salary filler and multiple second rounders. So yeah, I got basically netted 2 second rounders for Robert Williams. And then Jeremy Grant was shooting 40% from 3 at the deadline, and he fits the LA Clippers 2-year approach. So I traded Jeremy Grant to the Clippers for John Collins. I also gave them 3 second rounders to like take on the additional year, but it makes sense for the Clippers timeline, and I got an expiring contract in John Collins. So those were the moves I made that you guys will not see. I recorded the whole first season and then didn't realize that my mic wasn't even on. So yeah, obviously there was no audio, so I'm re-recording this here now. So I hope you guys still enjoy this Damian Lillard rebuild. It was a fun one. So our pick is lottery protected, so I wouldn't hate losing in the play-in tournament. Yes, it would obviously be nice to get some of these guys playoff experience, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, we're going to get blown out in this game anyway. The Kings are going to destroy us 130-94. Shaedon Sharpe had 21 points. John Collins had 15 points. But I would say this was a successful year. I know we didn't make it to the playoffs, but we made it to the play-in tournament, something I haven't done since they traded away Dame. The Nuggets actually made it to the conference finals as an 8 seed. They beat the Thunder in round 1 and the Warriors in round 2 in a rematch of 2007. I always say that. I don't know why, but the Spurs ended up sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's go here to what's going to be like not a pivotal offseason, but I think it'd be an exciting one because we're getting Damian Lillard back next year. The young core should continue to get better. We got all for the Jeremy Grant money. We traded away Robert Williams. And I would say like even Donovan Clingan showed out this year in a way where actually, I didn't realize that he ended up shooting 40% from the field. I can't get away from it, man. I mean, Yang Hansen was not much better. We need him to be more efficient next year. So we'll see. I think Shaedon Sharpe probably earned himself a contract extension. I know the 3-point shot wasn't great, but I do think it's trending in the right direction. I like have to start Dame right next year. Like, it's going to be tough. So we are going to get our lottery pick. It's going to be there at number 14. I'm pretty sure it's like lottery protected until 2028. And that is going to be our only first. But what we do have is some future Milwaukee Bucks first round picks, which is nice. So do we trade for Giannis? Reunite Dame and Giannis, but here in Portland. We're going to keep Chauncey Billups for now. So I kind of accidentally downloaded an auto-generated draft class and not a real one, so I do apologize. Fausto Passiani from Italy goes number 1 to the Kings because they just traded up with number 1. And I'm going to take AJ Jeffries here, a wing out of UCLA with the 14th overall pick. Last time the Blazers had the 14th overall pick, they traded it for Denny Avdia. So I just don't know where like these minutes are going to go. I think he could crack the rotation. We'll see. 72 overall. Let's sign AJ. Team player options. We're going to pick it up on Scoot and Clingan. I think I'm going to let Chris Murray walk for $5.3 million. You have Trae Young. You have Harden. DeAndre Ayton, an old friend. They're in free agency. But we are going to probably commit a decent amount of money to Shaedon Sharpe. I mean, we're committing a decent amount of money to Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard, like around $50 million. So I actually do have bird rights on John Collins. I mean, I don't hate like a descending John Collins contract for him to come off the bench. So one thing I wanted to do was, now that Dame is back, I wanted to bring back CJ McCollum. So I'm going to give him a 2-year deal worth $8 million. He may not even crack the rotation, but I wanted to get the band back together. I'm not going to go after Yusuf Nurkic, or maybe I will, who knows. So I don't want to renounce the rights on John Collins yet. We're going to renounce the rights on Gabe Vincent. We do have about $7 million in trade exceptions from the deadline. I'm going to renounce the rights on Dwap Breath, Matisse Thybulle, Bryce McGowan, City Sissoko, and those guys for now. So John Collins may get $60 million from the Nets. I don't think I'm going to give him that. So if he gets it from the Nets, you know what? Good for John Collins. Okay, he did not. Did he? Like, I want him to bring down his asking price. Like, if I can get John Collins for, like, the mid-level exception is something I would be interested in. And I'll bring back Chris Murray, but on a cheaper deal. I offered him $3.5 million, and he's going to accept that. John Collins still didn't accept another offer. Like, I will give him the mid-level exception towards the end of free agency if he is, like, he still wants to come here. I thought about going after Christian Brown. I feel like he could just be, like, the Swiss Army knife defender for us, but also a good athlete on the offensive end of the floor. We could go after Justin Edwards. We could go after Peyton Watson. I wouldn't mind Ochai Agbaji either. Let me give Agbaji a 1+1 to see how he could be in maybe a 7th or 8th man type role. We're not going to renounce the rights on John Collins either, but if he does end up signing with somebody else, that expected's at $19 million. Oh my, I hate this game. Why does it automatically renounce his rights? Oh my god. I mean, I could still offer him a contract, but why did it have to do that? Why? Yeah, I'm like, John Collins, I'm not signing him to a deal, I think. So we are going to get Shaedon Sharpe back on a 3-year deal worth $81 million. We're going to have to pick up some veteran minimums before the season starts. I definitely need to get a third-string center because we're going to have Klingon and Yang Hansen. We picked up Ochai Agbaji this offseason. We have a new rookie, AJ Jeffries, as well. We brought back an old face by the name of CJ McCollum. So I think we're just going to do auto-generated draft classes today. So let's take a look here. Any contract extensions we want to get done with. So Scoot is extension eligible. Like, I have no idea how this season is going to unfold. So I think we're going to just hold on to Scoot for now under this. Like, he could be a restricted free agent next year, so I'm not really in a rush to give him a long-term deal. I would like to see it another year, and how is he going to look with Damian Lillard out there, right? So I think it's going to be Scoot. Oh, man. Like, maybe we go with 3-guard lineup. I mean, Steve Kerr would love this. It definitely lacks some defense, but maybe I end up going Scoot, Dame, Sharpe, Denny, and Klingon with Kamara, Holiday, Agbaji, and Yang off the bench. I also wouldn't mind getting AJ Jeffries in there. I don't think I'm going to play CJ McCollum unless injuries happen. So we'll go 12 to Jeffries. We'll go about 17 to Agbaji and Yang Hansen. We're going to go about 22 to Dame. 26 to Kamara is good. I would like to go a decent amount to Denny. This is actually tough. So I'm going to go 20 to Drew. Maybe we go 10 there. Honestly, maybe I don't play AJ Jeffries out of the gate because I do want to see what these guys can do. Because I want to go 34 to Scoot. I want to go 34 to Sharpe. And let's do 32 to Dame. First game back against the Sacramento Kings, the team that eliminated us. And they got the #1 pick. And they signed Luka Doncic, but we beat them anyway. 108-99. Drew Holiday had 25. Dame ended up just going 1 of 10 from the field and 0 of 7 from 3. Welcome back, Dame. And then, unfortunately, we got blown out by the Knicks. All right, so at the deadline, we are 7 games above 500. We are currently the 3 seed in the West. Welcome back, Damian Lillard. So, honestly, like, 30-23 isn't, like, the most eye-popping record, but we're the 3 seed now. It's kind of wild. We have a negative 2.5 point differential, though. The defense is abysmal. And the Dallas Mavericks are by far and away the best team in the West. So what I may do for the rest of the year, I just don't know if I should start Scoot, Sharpe, and Dame. I mean, they're all playing well. Scoot's averaging 19 and 5, 48, 37, 86 splits. Dame is averaging 22 and 5, 48, 43, 93 splits. And there's Sharpe, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 46, 34, 83 splits. Denny's been really good as well. 17, 8, and 5. Donovan Klingon shooting 40% from the field. Like, if I ever started Yang Hansen, I just feel like we're not going to have a good defense at all. And obviously, we have 2 elite defenders coming off the bench in Toumani Kamara and Drew Holiday. I think Ochai Agbaji needs to take more shots in the second half. So I don't know if I'm going to make any trades here. I think we may just go to the end of the year. Scoot, you know what? I'll lock Scoot up on an extension. I think at one point I'm going to have to realize, can Scoot, Dame, and Sharpe all be in the lineup together, or will somebody get traded? Drew is probably going to opt in, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to eat that $30 million next year. So Cooper Flag just won MVP. Fausto, the #1 overall pick out of Italy, a 6'8" shooting guard. Yeah, this guy's going to be good, and of course he's in the Western Conference. He ended up getting Rookie of the Year. De'Aaron Fox is in Minnesota. He got 6 Man of the Year. Why is he not starting? Is it Rob Dillingham? It must be. I'm interested to see where we finished up in the standings this year. We get nobody on an All-NBA team. We get nobody on an all-defensive team either. No AJ Jeffries on our all-rookie team. So we actually dropped all the way to the 9th seed. So I guess we were kind of frauds. We finished with a 40-42 record. All right. Yeah, we're going to have... I don't know. Maybe I should have been more aggressive last offseason. Like, we have 3 really good scorers, but the question is, can they all play together in Scoot, Sharp, and Dame? I mean, Denny's still super versatile, but he's got 1 year left under this bargain of a contract. Drew was good this year. Drew could have been a lot worse. Kamara took a little bit of a step back offensively, which hurts to see. CJ got some playing time, but wasn't great. Klingon, he may get traded this offseason. We may start Young Hansen next year, who is a lot more efficient. All right, so what I may do is start Drew over Dame just to see what happens here. So can we beat the Pelicans in the first leg of the play-in, or are we going to lose this game for the 2nd straight year and probably be picking like 13th or 14th in the lottery? Nope, we are going to... Oh my god. Wow, that was a back and forth game. We ended up winning 137-121. Dame had 28, Drew at 24, Sharp at 20. So now we're taking on Memphis here in the 2nd leg of the play-in tournament. Let's see what happens here. Can we pull off 2 straight wins in the play-in? Maybe benching Dame for Drew could work out in the long term. It's going to be another close 4th quarter, and we're going to go to overtime, and we're going to lose, unfortunately, by 1 point. Damn, Dame at 25. I would say this was a successful first year back. 50-44-90, or 50-42. 50-44-94 splits. Sharp at 24 in 41 minutes. Scoot, he knocked down 10 free throws. Klingon was at least a little bit efficient here. Drew, unfortunately, got hurt. So we are going to get our first round pick yet again here in the 2027 NBA draft. And Kyrie and Halliburton are your conference finals MVPs. And the Mavericks end up winning in 5. Cooper Flag is your finals MVP. Because I also want to win a ring before Dame retires. There goes CJ McCollum. He retires. I'll let him off. I'll let him ride off into the sunset. Did I miss? Oh, I thought also Drew Holiday retired for a second. I was going to say no way. There goes Paul George. He retires. Draymond retires as well. And I guess I don't have to win a title with Drew on my team. So we are going to get... Oh my god! No way! We just got the number 1 pick. We got the number 1 pick. It's a lottery protected pick to like 2028. And it goes from 12 to 1. No way. Oh my god. Yes, man. We get that pick. I look up the restrictions. I know I'm right. That is amazing. I'm about to get the number 1 overall pick. And I guarantee you, if I was controlling that number 1 pick, 2K was never going to give me that luck. So we get number 1. I'm praying there's a player like last year at the top. Dale Hodges. I mean, we could also trade the pick. I don't have to select the guy number 1. So do we want to bring back Chauncey Billups as the head coach? I feel like we will. He also did get an extension in real life, unless Chauncey Billups signed with a different team already, because I didn't give him a deal on day 1. No way. Now, Chauncey Billups is still here. I'll give him an extension, a 4-year deal. All right, so we are here on the night of the draft in which I can trade the number 1 pick. And hey, we have Milwaukee's pick next year. I can potentially get a top pick next year as well. So we're obviously going to want to bring back Damian Lillard this offseason. I could get Devin Booker for the number 1 overall pick, but then I'm just wondering, where does he fit on this team? I think there is one player that we could use because we need some defense. Could I somehow trade number 1 for Evan Mobley? I do have the cap to offer this to them. I don't even get a counter. I would throw in AJ Jeffries, who I took in the first round last year. And I'll throw in this first. And can I throw in this first? 2 more first. That's the most I'll do. They say no. What about for Chet Holmgren? That would be a pretty good addition as well. I think we could be closer with Chet. Now, I'd like to keep AJ Jeffries if I can. I'll give you my 2030 first. And I'll give you the swap horse in 29. And I'll give you... All right, I'll throw in AJ Jeffries if we can get this deal done. Come on. Come on, really? I think I can throw in my 2031 first. Them saying we're not interested, I thought we were close. All right, this could be risky, but what about if I did... I mean, I could probably do Scoot. What about if I did Shaedon Sharp in number 1 for Chet Holmgren? I'm sure they would do that. I'm kind of scared to offer this to them. Because then I don't even know. I don't know. I don't want to give up Shaedon Sharp. I can get Jaren Jackson Jr. And I know I need to improve the defense. I could get Bam. Bam's 29. You know what? I may go after Bam. So if I offered number 1 for Bam, I feel like they would say yes. I don't know if I can maybe steal somebody else. There's not really a lot to want to steal. They got back Duncan Robinson. They have Jaime Jaquez. They have Julian Champagnie. They have Jordan Goodwin. Can I get your first round pick next year? I can't even do that. Could I somehow get 2 first round picks and Bam Adebayo for number 1? They would counter it. I'm not giving up those first. Ugh, Bam for number 1. I don't know if that's worth it. Bam and another first. Let's offer it to them. They're going to say no. They might not even accept him for number 1 unless it was in the trade finder. So let me go back to that. Yeah, like I can get Devin Booker, I can get Şengün, but we need defense. So they would offer, let's see what it was. Bam, and I got to take on Duncan Robinson for number 1. I mean, Bam can somewhat space the floor. He could be out there with Hansen Yang, and we know how bad our defense was last year. Let's get Bam and Damian Lillard together in Portland. We thought that was going to happen at one point in Miami, and the Blazers also could have taken Bam with the 14th overall pick, or excuse me, the 10th overall pick on the night of the 2017 draft, but they took Zach Collins. So let's see who Miami takes with the number 1 pick. They took Omar Basturk from Turkey. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Bam. Yeah, so Dale Hodges actually looks pretty good. Maybe I whiffed on that. Maybe I should have taken him, but I'm trying to win a title with Dame before he retires. To no surprise, Drew opts in. We're going to pick up the team options here. I think Yang and Klingon, like, we're going to start a 2-big lineup. I obviously could start Bam at the 5, Kamara at the 3, or something like that. So first off, Toumani Kamara is a free agent, so I'm going to give him a 4-year full mid-level exception. I believe he will accept that. Very similar to like the Lou Dort extension he got as an undrafted player in OKC. Now Dame wants 4. Really? I can only give Dame 24 million. See, that's where I think we don't make a lot of sense here, 2K. I don't see. I mean, oh my God, Miami, you six son. You're slick, Miami. You're slick. Oh, you're really gonna make me trade like Shaedon Sharpe for Damian Lillard. I hate you guys so much. I gotta win a title with Dame, man. He's the title and thumbnail of this video. I don't know why I can't give Dame any more money. I'm not gonna renounce the rights on him because what if Miami doesn't officially sign him, which I'm hoping happens. Nope, they officially signed him. You guys, oh my God, if I knew taking Bam from you guys was going to make you sign Dame, I never would have done that. Well, now I'm going to try to trade Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. I don't really want to give up Scoot. I mean, trading Drew kind of sucks, but we'll see. Sharp for Monk. How about we do Duncan Robinson? And I'll give you guys my 2031 first, and we'll see if they accept that. They say no. What about if I give you that, and I give you this swap worst? And I give you, how close are we? Does 2 more seconds get it done? Oh my God, I'll give you a 3rd first-round pick. 3 first-round picks. Duncan Robinson and Drew Holiday for Dame. What about if I take out Duncan? No. You're going to make me throw in AJ Jeffries in this deal? Let's do it, please. Oh my God, really? Does Duncan Robinson get it done? And I will have to throw an additional first. They really want, oh my God, they're like not doing this unless Scoot or Sharp's in it. Come on. All right, what about, this is ridiculous. 2 first-round picks and Agbaji, Jeffries, and Drew for Dame. They say no to that as well. Wow. I have to throw in 4 first-round picks. All right. Well, Pat Riley just robbed me. So, yeah. I now have so many guards on this team. I mean, I'm okay losing Drew Holiday, but losing Agbaji sucks. Losing Jeffries sucks. I'm going to sign Aaron Nesmith to a 3-year deal worth $26 million. I'm going to bring back Chris Murray on a 2-year deal worth around $7.5. And then I'm also going to try to sign Andre Drummond, and I'm also going to sign Jose Alvarado. So next year, our team is, I might start Yang Hansen. Klingon will be, Klingon's going to be a restricted free agent next year. Maybe I trade Klingon now. And I'm going to do this trade. I'm going to trade away Donovan Klingon and Duncan Robinson for Walker Kessler, just in case Yang Hansen isn't going to be much better. I know that Kessler can be good for us. So we're going to have Bam and Kessler in that starting front court, which is pretty sick. We're going to make Denny a small forward where he's going to go up to an 89. And let's check out player progression. Let's see how good this team looks. Hopefully we see, yeah, a lot of green. We have a lot of guys 86 overall and above. We got Aaron Nesmith this offseason. I like this team a lot next year, even with that whole Damian Lillard fiasco. All right, so we got Dame, Sharp, Denny, Bam, and Kessler. I like that. Maybe Scoot comes off the bench. Maybe that's what I should do. We'll do 24 to Scoot, 24 to Kamara. We'll do 17 to Nesmith. He's going to replace Agbaji. We're going to go about 17 to Yang Hansen. And then we have veteran minimums like Drummond, Alvarado, Brown, and Lonnie Walker if needed. I think I may go like 8 to Chris Murray, but I may remove that. Honestly, actually, yeah, let's remove that. This is going to be the top 9. I'm hoping it's healthy come playoff time. Let's go 31 to the front court. Let's go about 34 to the younger guys, or 33 to these guys, and then we'll do 30 to Dame because we're going to play Scoot a ton. System proficiency, which is 4.5-star perimeter centric. That's pretty sweet. Defense, it's only around 3. So let's go 4.5-star perimeter centric with this squad. And let's see what the first couple games look like. We beat the Magic, we beat the Suns, and we beat the Memphis Grizzlies. So this team is 3-0 to start off the year. I like that. Damian Lillard is performing very nicely. All right, so at the deadline, we are 34-16. We're about 4 games back from the Dallas Mavericks, but our point differential is so much more encouraging than what it was at this time last year. The Mavericks have a 12-point differential, though. They are still the team to beat, but can a team of Scoot, Sharp, Dame, Denny, I wish Drew Holiday was here, but the Heat fleeced me in the offseason. Kamara's been more efficient. Yang Hansen's been better this year. Honestly, good start for us at one point, but we do have Walker Kessler and Bam in that front court defensively. How is that defensive rating looking like? So in the West, okay. Yeah, we're a lot better than where we were last year. We were allowing like 120 points a night. All right, so Cooper Flag just won MVP. Cohen Carr, no, that's not Cohen Carr. Coach of the Year Carr ended up winning Rookie of the Year, so not the guy that he took with the #1 pick. Maxey, 6-man. Wemby Depoy. Conor Murray Boyle's most improved. Ace Bailey, Clutch Player of the Year with no Walker Kessler there anymore. So do we get any Portland Trailblazers on the All-NBA teams? Unfortunately, we do not. And we got nobody here at all. So we ended the year as the 2 seed. There we go. Our first like real successful season at the top here. 54 wins, the most the Blazers have had in a while, since 2014. I forget that the 2014 Blazers won that many games. We did finish with a 5-point differential worse than the 1-seeded Mavericks. They're in like a tier of their own right now here. Damon Sharp combined for about 43 points a night. Hopefully Denny, Scoot, Bam, Kessler, everybody can kind of get going come playoff time. We are fully healthy right now. Yang Hansen was pretty good. I'm going to go 15 to him and Neesmith. I'm going to go 24 to Scoot and Kamara, I think. I would like to go 32 to these guys, and let's go 32 to Dame. So I know I'm not playing somebody like 40 minutes a night close to it, but I think this will be fine. Oh, man, how did we draw the Spurs? I don't know why Dylan Harper would be coming off the bench, but I don't like playing Wemby in the first round. We end up winning by 12, though. Dame with 29, Denny with 23. Game 2 goes to the Portland Trailblazers, 148-111, 29 for Sharp, 24 for Dame, or excuse me, for Bam. We end up losing by 5 here in Game 3, so there goes the potential sweep. We are going to win Game 4, though, thankfully. We won by 16, and we are 1 game away from winning our first playoff series in a while for Portland, and we end up beating them by 3. There we go. Sharp fouled out, but had 28 points in 28 minutes. He was a dog for us in round number 1. We're going to be taking on the New Orleans Pelicans here in round number 2, a cursed team. I know Derek Queen's going to be out for like 12 weeks, but Dame was also really good there in round 1. So we're taking on the Pelicans. Fears, Poole, Murphy, Zion, Misi with Derek Queen, DeJounte Murray, Herb Jones, and Jaden Hardy all coming off the bench. Game 1, though, goes to the Portland Trailblazers. Denny dropped 40. Oh my God, Denny. Okay. He's shooting 51% from the field, 44 from 3, 90 from the free throw line. We win Game 2 by 14. Dame drops 37 points. He's been a beast. 48 from 3 in the playoffs. Usually these efficiencies drop. His is going up somehow. Okay, and then he goes 4 of 16 from 3. But Denny doesn't miss a single 3. Young Hansen had 15 and 10 and 2 blocks as well. And we're going to sweep New Orleans, and we're going to advance here. I always remember that 2018 playoff matchup between the two. And we are here in the conference finals taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Oh my God, Denver almost beat them for us. Oh my God, we needed that so badly. So you have Toronto and Milwaukee over there in the ECF, a rematch of 2019. Dame and Denny combined for 50 points a night, but here is the toughest test by far. Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Mark Williams, Kyrie Irving, Trailblazers legend Ryan Rupert, who's not been good for this team. They have Lively, Gafford, so many bigs. You really need Gafford, Lively, Mark Williams, and Anthony Davis as they beat us by 3. Oh my God, Cooper Flag. You're killing me, dude. All right, we lose Game 1. Honestly, though, I think I was playing Chris Murray. Or no, I don't know why Chris Murray got... I thought I saw him get playing time. He did not. We go down 2-0. Oh my God, I hate this game. We lose by 3 and then by 3. Dame at 42. We ruined a Dame masterclass right there. We do win Game 3, though. 127-87, 51 combined between these two. I don't know if I want to make any adjustments here. I mean, like, we just won a game, which is nice. Kamara's been pretty brutal in these first 2 games. 3 games, so has Neesmith. So what I may do is just go, like, 20 to Kamara, 13 to Neesmith, and then I got to play, like, Dame, 37. We'll go 34 to Sharp. Maybe I should have went 1 more to Denny. Please win Game 4. Thank you. Oh, my God, that was a huge win, and we blew them out. 18 rebounds for Walker Kessler. This would be, like, really fun. Like, Bam and Mark Williams or Gafford or Lively going up against... Or, no, Bam, excuse me, and Walker Kessler going up against, like, AD and one of Mark Williams, Gafford, or Lively. We win 3 in a row. Let's go. Oh, my God, Dame at 39. The guy's going nuclear. Game 6, we lose. Oh, my God, by 18. Okay, here we go. Game 7. It's going to be in Dallas. I don't like that. Oh, my God. All right, at least we are here. We were down 2-0. I thought we were going to get swept. Can we win Game 7? We're off to a solid start. I'll take this. We're up by 8. Oh, my God. Great second quarter. We're up by 17. Do not blow this, please. We're up by 21. Oh, my God. Okay. We're up by 19. I don't think we're going to blow this. Oh my God. We actually showed up. I had zero faith we were going to win this. And we are going to the NBA Finals. We were down 2-0. Scoot drops 28 off the bench. Sharp and Lillard combined for 47. And how fitting is that? Damian Lillard, Conference Finals MVP. Deservingly so. 28, 4-7. Are you kidding me? We're going up against the Toronto Raptors here in the NBA Finals. I mean, both these teams were in the Conference Finals back in 2019. But Portland got swept by Golden State. So Scotty Barnes is coming off the bench. We win game 1. By 26. I have the confidence that if we could beat Dallas, we could beat Toronto. Dame at 27 here. Game 3 goes to Portland by 4. Are we going to sweep them? Dame went 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Oh my God. We were down 2-0 to the Dallas Mavericks. Our odds on a sports book were probably like plus 2,000 to win the finals. And then we just ended up winning. And Damian Lillard is your finals MVP. 28 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. 56, 40, 95 splits, man. What a poetic ending that could be. I hope Dame ends up getting a championship in Portland. It's going to be tough. It's a loaded Western Conference. He's coming off an Achilles tear, but I'm glad he's going to be a Blazer once again. So that's going to be for me. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, I'd appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about Dame returning to Portland down below. Do you think it's cool? Or do you think he should have signed with a team that's a little bit more competitive for a title going forward? Either way, I hope it's going to be a storybook ending for Dame in Portland. Thank you guys all for watching again. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.